Hi, I'm Kevin, and these are my birthday pics. This is my 31st birthday, and for my birthday, my friends have decided to come over and watch a movie of my choosing. So I'm gonna go through my modest collection and pick out a few. So I guess I'll start with, PTA. We'll go to Phantom Thread. We love Phantom Thread. Man, is this like the most beautiful movie ever made? Daniel Day-Lewis getting back together with PTA after There Will Be Blood. Yeah, this movie is just unbelievably romantic, and I love how much Woodcock hates mornings, like in conflict, just should have like chill mornings. So that's going in the bag. Yeah, let's go over here. My Darling Clementine, directed by John Ford, starring Henry Fonda. Maybe the most gorgeous black and white cinematography ever put to screen. It's his interpretation of the OK Corral shootout. Yeah, Henry Fonda plays Wyatt Earp, and he's just unbelievable. I used to not really be into Westerns. I always thought they were kind of just like not my thing, and recently, if you're trying to get into Westerns, I highly recommend My Darling Clementine. My Uncle Max used to watch them. He raised me for a bit. He used to have them on, and I used to just ignore them all the time. So it's kind of cool watching this and thinking that he'd appreciate me watching this, and it's kind of cool watching movies and thinking about people who passed away and how they can all still connect. So My Darling Clementine, really good. There's this woman Chihuahua in this movie. It is maybe the most gorgeous a woman's ever looked on screen. It's really, really cool. Very, very cool movie. Spike Lee. Yeah, let's do some Spike Lee. Malcolm X. Spike has a way of showing and encapsulating a life like no one else can. It's a real shame that, Denzel didn't win Best Actor. That's crazy. That's so crazy to me. This is just an unbelievable performance, unbelievable, your favorite director's director kind of movie. You know what I mean? And it's also a shame he didn't win for Do the Right Thing either. Not even nominated for Best Picture. That's crazy. Speaking of Washington, let's hop over to, where is it? His son, Tenet. There is time before watching Tenet, and then there's time after watching Tenet. Oh, it doesn't make sense. Oh, the time travel. Shut up. This movie fucking rules. We love Tenet. There's a car chase going forward and backwards in time. He crashes a 747. Robert Pattinson looks so dapper. Christopher Nolan makes his James Bond movie, and with time travel. That's fucking sick. Tenet fucking rules. Okay, going in the bag here. All That Jazz. We love All That Jazz. It's a movie that I only watched in the past year. A movie that makes me feel so alive, and that filmmaking can be more than just, just you can look at Bob Fosse, who is spiraling, going through, being overworked, drugs, women, and putting something so personal on the screen. And Roy Scheider is an actor that I always just knew as the dad from Jaws. And then in the past year, I've watched Sorcerer, I've watched Klute, I've watched All That Jazz. He gives one of the greatest performances. The final scene where he's saying to his wife, "Now I don't have to disappoint you," makes me cry every time. All That Jazz. Unbelievable movie. I hope my friends like this one. Oh yeah, let's do No Country for Old Men. Yeah, Coen Brothers adaptation of Cormac McCarthy's novel. Anton Chigurh might be the most iconic villain of the 21st century, maybe next to Heath Ledger's Joker. The best modern Western that we've made in some time, and just you can look at it from a nihilistic, philosophical point of view. The end speech by Tommy Lee Jones, world's changing, men are continuing to get more evil, or men's always been evil. And yeah, the coin flip scene fucking rules. It's how much have you ever lost on a coin toss? Just great stuff. No Country for Old Men, going in the bag. Let's get into some delicious garbage. this is the pick for me and my fiance, Van Helsing. She's the one who said I should do this video. I hope this isn't too cringe. I'm ripping off Criterion. This might be the movie I've watched the most. This is by Stephen Sommers. We recently learned the director's name. He also did The Mummy in The Mummy Returns, which is also a staple in this household. We love The Mummy. Yeah, Hugh Jackman's acting his ass off in this movie that features vampires, Dracula, Frankenstein, Igor. It is absolutely batshit. Haha. Kate Beckinsale has the craziest Transylvanian accent in this. It's a rip-roaring time. I love Van Helsing. It rules. Yeah, Van Helsing going in the bag. This is probably the one I'm gonna pick, to be honest, but Decision to Leave. I think this is the best movie of the 2020s. This is Park Chan-wook's, essentially his Hitchcock. It is, you know, the mountain and the sea, two people who are madly in love and can't be together and will never be able to be together. It is thrilling. He is doing some of the craziest transitions of all time. You know, again, like if you are trying to get into or understand any type of filmmaking, Park Chan-wook is just doing unbelievable circles around so many people. I think this is easily the best film of the 2020s and I love it. Yeah, Park Chan-wook. Good director. Michael Mann. And how can I not forget about the king of cinema, Tom Cruise? Let's get Collateral in here. He is my favorite movie, and I just saw it. They just showed it at the Philly Film Center, and I just recently rewatched it with friends, so I would normally pick Heat, but Collateral, I love Collateral. I think it is Tom Cruise's best performance. Him and Jamie Foxx are unbelievable together. Yeah, it's so cool to see Michael Mann. This is like his switch from film to digital and seeing how that translates on screen. All his movies are profoundly sad, and I think there's some really cool sadness to a man who's against time. All his movies are against like a man who's like time is always against him, and I don't know. I just really love Collateral, and just the way that Tom Cruise works a gun in this movie is just really cool. I'm just gonna do like rapid fire real quick. Alien, Ridley Scott, one of my favorite directors. I love Alien, the greatest sci-fi movie of all time. Jaws in space, yeah, it's way more than that. It has the greatest tagline of all time. In space, no one can hear you scream. I love Alien, the atmosphere, how wet everything is, and it's also kind of a workers movie. We should have done this for like Mayday Film Club. It is about just like some blue collar miners who this happens to. It's not like Space Marines, which we will get to. James Cameron, we will. Which that one also reps. Alien, have Ridley Scott. The person who I have most in this collection would probably be Martin Scorsese, so I'd have to pick a Scorsese. If I were to pick a Scorsese, I have Age of Innocence, After Hours, Departed, Casino. But since it's like friends, and these are friends I go out with, and how crazy a night out can be, After Hours. We love After Hours. This is like probably one of his most underrated films. I love After Hours so much. How weird a night out can be, and how it becomes so dreamy weavy once you get into the 2-3 a.m. and you're meeting all sorts of different characters, drugs, and just hang out. It's just a great hangout movie. It's like I think it's like 97 minutes long. Just great hang. Oh yeah, Y Tu Mama Tambien, Alfonso Cuarón, a film about love, adventure, and rebellion. It is probably one of the greatest road trip movies of all time. Y Tu Mama Tambien. I just saw The Shrouds last night. I love Cronenberg. Viggo Mortensen, fuck yeah. Easter Promises, the bathhouse scene, one of the craziest action scenes ever. Russian Mafia never looked so cool. Vincent Cassel is in this as well, from The Shrouds, Easter Promises. This bag is getting so full. I will not make my friends watch this because I want to take my friends to go see this on the big screen, but I also just want to show off this case. Lawrence of Arabia, perfect 3-hour movie, one of the greatest historical epics of all time. Also profoundly sad, like a man caught between two worlds trying to make sense of it. It is one of the most gorgeous, epic films ever put to screen. I have a lot of Villeneuve down here. Obviously Dune took a lot of influence from this movie. I got to see this on the big screen for the first time in 4K last year. Lawrence of Arabia, unbelievable movie. And then for my last one, have I done any horror movies? I don't think so, right? Okay, if I were gonna end with a horror movie, I'd probably do either The Thing, which is a perfect movie. I love John Carpenter. I need to get Escape of New York on 4K. But if I'm not gonna do that one, where is it? Oh, yeah. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is my favorite horror movie. Again, I got to see this for the first time in 4K on the big screen. It just feels way too real, way too scary. I feel like I'm watching like a snuff film every time I watch it. It is absolutely horrifying. 50 years on, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, greatest horror movie ever. Yeah, I now have a super full bag, and I'm probably going to go with Decision to Leave, but I have a lot to choose from. So thank you guys for watching this, and hope you enjoy the movie.